We got our first of two 6:30 kickoffs. We got number 8 Oregon, who's 5-1, traveling to Rutgers, who's 3-3. Oregon favored by 17.5 points on the Big Ten Network. Dante Moore has gone 121 to 168, threw for 1,396 yards, 15 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. De'Arrell Hill Jr. has had 29 carries for 267 yards and 2 touchdowns. And DeCorian Moore has had 23 catches for 335 yards and 2 touchdowns. Ethan Kaliakmanis for the Scarlet Knights gone 138 to 209, threw for 1,785 yards, 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Antoine Raymond has had 102 carries for 560 yards and 9 touchdowns, and Ian Strong's had 36 catches for 537 yards and 2 touchdowns. These two teams have never played, so it's going to be the first matchup between the Ducks and the Scarlet Knights. And the Ducks are coming off a rough one, right? They just lost a heartbreaker to Indiana last week, and that was a game that, yes, it's okay to drop, but it makes your margin for error so much thinner, right? Realistically speaking, I think 10-2 probably gets you a playoff site. I say probably because, again, there are other teams in the Big Ten that are vying for these playoff spots. I think there are going to be some 10-2 teams left out, most definitely. But then also we're going to have 10-2 football teams, I think probably from the Big Ten and SEC, that could easily be left out of the college football playoffs. So 10-2 does not guarantee you a spot, but for Oregon, I think 10-2 probably gets you there. The month of November is going to be so massive to determine these Ducks playoff fates because they have road trips to Iowa and Washington and a home game against USC. Those are 3 tough football games. Those are 3 football teams that could easily be playing for their playoff lives. So I think you're going to have to, obviously, at the very bare minimum, go 2-1 in those football games. I think 2-1 is going to make it interesting on Selection Sunday. Obviously, you ideally want to finish out this season at 11-1, put yourself in a solid spot heading into Selection Sunday. But again, this is a big game for Oregon, bounce back game after the heartbreaker against Indiana. Again, Oregon has opportunities to get quality wins on their schedule. Right now, they do not have any quality wins. Their best win is probably against 4-2 Northwestern on the road, which isn't a bad win. Again, Northwestern has looked like a solid squad so far, but again, you're going to want to get better wins than that if you're the Ducks. And again, they do have opportunities coming up. USC is going to be an opportunity for a very solid win. Washington likely will be a team that it could be at least a 9-win squad, maybe an 8-win squad. Iowa's same way. So it's going to be really interesting. This is a big game for Oregon, big bounce back game. Again, Rutgers has yet to play its best ball in conference. It's lost some rough ones, right? The Minnesota one is the big one to circle for the Scarlet Knights. But they're 3-3 for a reason. This hasn't been the best Scarlet Knights team, especially not defensively. I think the Ducks are going to pick them apart. I expect Oregon to blow the Scarlet Knights out of the water. Give me the Ducks to win and the Ducks to cover that 17.5 point spread.